Now, Amenfiman Rural Bank has posted a 165% increase in profit after tax at the end of the 2020 financial year. The increase from 4.3 million in 2019 to 11.5 million was recorded when the COVID-19 pandemic had heightened. Officials say the bank devised strategies that addressed the uncertainties businesses and consumers were facing during the period. CEO Dr. Alexander Asma told Love Business increasing agriculture financing as well as empowering SMEs were the focus. He spoke at the 37th Annual General Meeting in Wasa Ikropong. Prince Apia reports.
The 2020 financial report of Amenfiman Rural Bank saw deposits increase by 42.8% during the period. Profits after tax also increased from 4.3 million Ghana cedis in 2019 to 11.5 million Ghana cedis in 2020. These figures were recorded in spite of the difficulties presented by the novel COVID-19 protocols. Dr. Alexander Asma, a CEO of the bank.
People were careful in spending money. People were not doing businesses as they used to do. So there was an opportunity to mobilize funds that were in the hands of people that they were not spending or they were not going out with. So we saw that, and then we crafted a strategy to take advantage of that. So we realized that our deposit mobilization went up from 254 million to 363 million, a 42.65% growth in the pandemic. We also realized that was the time that people also needed funds for consumption. That is when people also needed money to reinvest in their business because of the way the COVID has impacted their businesses. So people were seeing the risk because it was COVID. If you lend to a company, a business, and the business doesn't perform, it will collapse and you can't recover your money. But we saw the opportunity.
And because the local economies in the operational areas of the bank revolves around MSMEs and farmers, management of the bank has set aside a special fund to increase the credit disbursement in these areas.
And we have to empower people economically. We can't take our minds and our eyes off our farmers. So we developed a new strategy for which we can lend to these farmers. And that is to approach them from a group lending approach, where we are able to put a group of farmers in the same community together, give them the same orientation, and let them give themselves a solidarity guarantee from each person so that we are able to lend them. Last year, we gave over 32 million cedis to farmers. That's over 10,000 farmers in our community, mostly cocoa farmers. And this year, we are doing about 42 million Ghana cedis to the same farmers. And the beautiful thing is that last year, we were able to recover significantly. If you lend to farmers and we are able to do over 95% recovery, it's really, really great. And so we are motivated to do it more because
Executive Director of the Association of Rural Bank, Comfort Owusu, is entreating the public to patronize the industry.
Rural banks are doing so much, building schools, boreholes, providing services for their communities. So if you are in the community and you save with rural banks, the benefit comes back to you.
The 37th Annual General Meeting coincided with the 40th anniversary celebrations of the existence of the bank. A good number of the old and new staff who have distinguished themselves and contributed to its success were awarded and acknowledged. Prince Apia reporting.
And that's business. Sports is coming up next.